Our project today is based on the 7 elements of art. Our focus is the element of color. Color is reflected light. In art, we use color to decorate our artwork, to make it more exciting, or to make things more realistic. This is a color wheel. An artist may want to use a color wheel to see relationships between colors. Our project is based on the relationship of cool colors and warm colors. Here is a simplified color wheel. We will be using these 6 colors for the project. Our warm colors consist of yellow, orange, and red. Our cool colors are the greens, blues, and purples. This is our cool, warm city. Notice the buildings are all cool colors, and our background are the warm colors. Here are the materials that we need for today's project. To start, we draw our buildings. Here I am starting my first building, and I'm using my most steady hands to draw one vertical line to create that long, tall building. Then I create 2 diagonal lines from that point, making it look like an arrow. Each arrow represents one building. From those 2 diagonal lines, I'm creating 2 long vertical lines coming down. These are the sides of my building. Now I have a 3D looking building. Now I'm on to my next building. Just like our first building, I need to create that arrow first. Here I'm creating my diagonal lines first. Then now my vertical line going down. And again, try your best to draw straight lines. We do need to create a few more buildings for this project. But just a reminder, try not to make your buildings too tall. We do want some area for the sky. I'm going to draw a few more buildings on my paper, but I'm going to try to make it look like some of the buildings are behind some of the buildings that I've drawn before. Here I'm making a building that's behind this little building in front here. This will be my final building. Depending on the size of your buildings, you might have more or less buildings than I do, which is totally okay. Now we are going to create some other things on our buildings that will make it more unique. We're creating tops for our buildings. What kind of tops do your buildings have? Here are just a few ideas. You can create your own if you like. And if you don't want to add these tops, that's totally okay too. Now we are going to draw some details on the sides of our buildings. I will be adding different size and shaped windows and also just different types of lines. You may add whatever lines and windows and shapes that you want. This is your city. You can make it whatever you like. After we are done drawing, we are going to outline our city in black marker. After the outlining, I'm going to go in with my eraser to erase all the pencil marks. Here I have some crayons that I have taken the paper wrapping off. We're going to use them to rub. When we rub, we create a different color texture, and the color is a lot lighter than how we would use it normally. This is what we want. So here I'm doing the topmost layer yellow. I'm using that yellow, rubbing it all on the top edge. I'm going to take the orange now for our next midsection of our background. So it will be all orange in the middle, in the background of our city. And it's okay if you add some of that orange onto your yellow. It's okay to kind of blend it in where they meet. Our next colors are red, which will be at the bottom of the background of our city. And there you go, you have a background that is all warm colors going in a gradient of yellow, orange, and red. Now, for our cool buildings, we are going to color them green, blue, and purple. The way that I want you to color is, again, use it on the side so you are rubbing in that lighter layer of that cool color. Here I'm using my green to rub it in, and I have that nice light texture and light color. And it's okay to rub onto your design and your windows. Now, instead of rubbing, we're going to color it normally, coloring using the tip of the crayon. And I'm pressing down to create that nice dark color. So there's that one window. And then I think I'm going to color this window a dark green also. So I'm not rubbing anymore, I'm just coloring normally, but press down to get that nice deep color. Now I just need to color the rest of my buildings. And I'm going to change it up, use a different cool color, rub it in first, and then add the darker colors by just coloring normally. So here I'm pressing down, coloring normally to create that darker blue. And that is how you color it. Go ahead and color in all of your buildings, just like that. And there you go. You should have your cool, warm city. I hope you all had fun doing this project. Upload your work. I can't wait to see it, and I'll see you next week. Bye.